Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Baharuka Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all Yakim across the world who's doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So, as you see, this article, it's talking about Germany's largest bank, enters crypto, digital euro is getting closer. So, you got some people complaining. A while ago, you had a dude who went on the comment board of Elder Apostle Kabar, and he was complaining that we always talking about the MOTB, the mark of the beast. Well, that's major prophecy. Meanwhile, while you see that everybody is focusing on what's going on in Gaza, everything. You got to keep in mind that everything shall go in the way that the Most High wants us to go. Let me see. It's the book of First Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 40. Verse 40, let all things be done decently and in order. So the Most High is all about order, So meanwhile, and of course, don't get me wrong, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit world also, I also want this queendom, Esau's queendom to fall yesterday. But nevertheless, prophecies need to be fulfilled, and the Most High, he's in control of everything. So this is his movie, and he decides when everything needs to go. And the major prophecy that needs to be fulfilled is that the MOTB, the NF, how you call it, that the chip, is going to be made mandatory. That's the major prophecy that needs to come first before the war breaks out. Because meanwhile, you have Iran. Iran sit on an VN meeting. They said if the things in Gaza keeps escalating, that they would react. They already said they don't want to interfere, but if the things keeps escalated, they will interfere. That's basically what they said, and they said that that the U.S. wouldn't be spared. Because don't forget, they didn't forget their leader, the general that they killed, that Soleimani that they killed a couple of years ago. They didn't forget about that. And this is also part of prophecy. More and more countries are turning against Babylon. Against Babylon the Great, aka America. This is also. Let me go to the book of Obadiah. Because there it shows you. This is also part of prophecy, Let me see. Let me just go straight to the point. So this is the book of Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in them. So this is what you see going on. And also, let me see the book of Joel. Let me go to that real quick. Let's see. Small books, always searching like, is it the front of this or behind this one? Let me see, let me look real quick. Yeah, gotta go a little bit back. So the book of Joel, chapter 3, and let me see. Yes. So this is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse, let me start at verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So this is what you see going on right now, you know. This is what you see going on right now. So all the so-called weaker countries, they're getting, of course, you see them sticking together. South Africa, they also ask Russia to enter BRICS. This is I called it an answer against the UN. So they other countries like Brazil, they connected to the China. I believe China, yeah, China also. So Russia also is about to connect with that, and Russia been helping countries that America been bullying, because even with the Maduro in Venezuela, they tried to overtake him with this damn, what's this dude's name again? Damn, I forgot this name of this dude, but they failed, and Russia also sent some airplanes, some fighter jets, like years ago he sent some fighter jets to Venezuela, so they already showed Venezuela like, okay, we got your back, and and also been, these Edomites, don't get me wrong, Russia's Edomites also, but they dividing amongst each other, and that's beautiful to see. You even see that in the land of Israel. You got the Zionists going against the other dudes. I believe the Judah that follow Judaism. So they even amongst the small heads, those rats, it's also divisions. You see a lot of them. They standing with the Palestinians. And others, so that's beautiful, and like Yahushua said, if a kingdom is divided amongst each other, how can a kingdom stand, and that's exactly what it is, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see all these things, because these are all signs that showing us that this devil is about to go down, this is all part of prophecy, but nevertheless, everything, like I just read in the book of First Corinthians, everything needs to go in decent in order. The Most High decided it, so everybody be focusing on the war, and the Third World War, when that's gonna be in effect, that's the same moment for Yahushua to come back, because the Most High is all about balance. Well, meanwhile, destruction is going on. This the same moment salvation will be going on, on the same moment when those missiles will be fired through the sky, and chariots will firing laser beams. It's the same moment that the elect is going to be beamed up, so yeah, so everything is going to be in order. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse, let me just start at verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to love. Oh, Slakia, that name of that dude was Quaido. Quaido, that was that name of that dude that that America tried to place in Venezuela to take over. Because first, what was the name again? Okay, of the minister, that the ruler that they had before Maduro. They he died all of a sudden of a disease. We know that America been doing things like that. And then they placed Maduro there. Who's supposed to be doing things for them. But eventually he didn't want to do things, even England, they even got his gold, this, which is also stupid. How the fuck can you give your gold of your country to another country, and then they talking about, yeah, we're not gonna give you your gold back because you're gonna use all that money for wickedness. And that's beautiful, because if you look at the country of England, don't forget, man, they, concerning slavery, they also have a big history, man. Sugarcane and all that, hey, don't forget the things that they've been doing, man. And they've been doing a lot of fucking sodomy shit also, because they've been doing that hardcore in Jamaica, Don't forget about that buck breaking, man. The Dutch Edomites are special, but, don't forget about the other Edomites, So yeah, and that country is built on wickedness, man. They've been doing also a lot of shit, also with the coolies, in India, they also used to rule there. Japan, they also used to be in Japan, so Hong Kong used to be also from the UK for a long time, you know. I don't know if they are, I believe they are independent now, but it's still kind of a colony, something like that. So a lot of things, so yeah, they got a lot of blood also, on their hands. And so these devils took the gold of Venezuela and be like, yeah, we ain't gonna give it back to you, That's what they do, they just steal right in front of your face, That's exactly what they're doing. So yeah, back to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and let me just start from one again. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. Yeah, and we reaching that time of breaking down Esau's kingdom, and the time is near for the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yahushai to be built up. A time to weep, yeah, that's also, that we are getting into. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stone and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rent and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. And we are in the time of speaking. But when Yahweh Shai come, he doesn't come to talk. That's the time when about action. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. And of course, we're getting towards the time of war. But like I said before, everything needs to go in decent and in order, and decently in order. The Mosai is all about order. He ordered it. This is how it's going to be. Even it's the Mosai is in control of everything, man. People think that they can decide whatever. You got the so-called the elites, and they decide whether the war, whether somebody can go at war or not. It's like, for example, like with the mafia, somebody do something to another person, and basically they want the other person to pay. They have to go to the don, and be like, yeah, this and this going on, and yeah, this dude, people got to pay for it. Okay, you have my allowance. You can kill that person. Things like that. So that's the same way the elites are ruling, but they are under the under control of the left side of the Most High. Demons and Satan are ruling them, and they thinking that they deciding things by themselves. But that's not the case. Let me see. The Most High is in control, and he decides everything. Everything goes on the way that the Most High pleases it. That he decides. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 5. I am Yahweh. Oh, no, Slakia. Verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. So that already shows you right there. The Most High is in control. He decides whether something's going to happen or not. So this is his movie. So like I said, the prophecies need to be fulfilled. And the major prophecy that we are looking forward to and have to speak on about it, because that's what a prophet needs to do. You need to tell the people things before it happens. And we are sincere, we are sincere, and we do what we're supposed to do. Not these like these other camps that decide, that take some money from Esau and be like, okay, we're not going to talk about this, we're not going to talk about that. For example, Israel United and Caesar, they talking all this bullshit about the MOTB. Don't want to say what it is, but probably when shit's gonna hit the fan, then he's gonna act like they've been talking about it, because Nate Satan been doing shit like that, But yeah, nevertheless, we have to do this, This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely Yahweh the Most High will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So yeah, that's what we need to do, and that's what we be doing, This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, it will not tarry. So yeah, it will not tarry. It will happen. Might people think like, yeah, this and that going on, don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, it will happen. It will happen, although it tarry, it will happen. So yeah, let me go to the article. So it's from Crypto Insider. So Germany's largest bank enters crypto. Digital euro is getting closer. An important development in the world of blockchain and the traditional financial sector. Deutsche Bank and investment firms SA Ventures have conducted a number of real-time and on-chain test transfers between USDC and a euro stablecoin. Deutsche Bank is getting into crypto. The trial was conducted on the Universal Digital Payments Network. This is a platform designed to improve and facilitate interoperability between various digital payments technologies such as cryptocurrency and central bank digital currency by enabling real-time transfers and exchange of digital assets. And that's the whole story of this MOTB, that everything's gonna be do within a second. UDPN is seen as an essential technology to make money digital, sovereign, and regulated. Yeah, it's especially that word regulated, that they can be in control. That's what it's all about. The successful collaboration between the two parties shows that a solution is possible for such transactions, which in the past have been hampered by interoperability challenges. It is therefore seen as a step towards a digital financial future in which CBDCs are central. There will be 11 other rounds of testing to identify as many problems as possible. The digital euro is making progress. With a successful test, a digital euro does not seem far away. The European Central Bank's ECB is making significant progress in the transition to such a digital currency. The European body recently completed a 2-year research period focused on the development of the digital euro. This ambitious project is now entering a crucial preparation phase starting on November 1st, 2023, and expected to take 2 years to complete. The digital euro is considered by ECB, and you also got to keep in mind the things that they publish, that they make for the public to know, is not everything. They always got something more going on, but they only show what they want to show, So if they be talking like, yeah, this is what we can do so far, you already need to know that they can do more, far more than they say, But yeah, the men of the Lord will know and will understand this. And, like the scripture said, my sheep shall hear my voice. And for the others, they're just going to be blinded and going to find out the hard way, If you want to keep on following Nate Satan and think that he is the leader, sitting on the horse and all that, that he is the man, with your purple t-shirt garment on, and you think, you want to follow him, You know, it's yeah, of course it's it's the Most High decide that. If you go to the book of Matthew chapter 13, it shows you that Yahweh Shai was talking in parables because the majority of people ain't the people that were there, they weren't supposed to get it. It was not for them. So yeah, it's only for selected people. The 144,000, the 1/3 in America, and the unnumberable multitude, because the Most High has mercy on who He has mercy. So, but the majority of the people, of our people, and the majority of the people the majority of our people ain't gonna get it. They just ain't gonna get it. It's not for them. The rest were blinded. Like the scripture said in. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is the book of Romans. Yes. The book of Romans. Let me see. Thought it was. And it's maybe 11. Yes. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained him that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, yeah, like I said, and the rest were blinded. So yeah, that's the case. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. So back to the article. The digital euro is considered by ECB President Christine Lagarde as the electronic counterpart of cash. She believes it can be a revolutionary, cost-efficient, and secure option for digital transactions in the upcoming phase. The emphasis is on refining the associated regulations and choosing partners for the development of the necessary technological infrastructure. The effort symbolizes a carefully considered step towards a modernized digital future of the European monetary system. So there you have it, man. So people getting so you gotta be aware. You got people talking about, yeah, you're always talking about the MOTB, this and that, this and that. This is the major one. This is the next major prophecy that's about to fulfill, that needs to be fulfilled. Before that, everybody can be focused on this is going on. Oh, Iran said this. I also saw an article. You see a clip there. You see in Chinese air fighting. It's like about 3 or 4 meters next to an U.S. Fighter jet. So you already see them. They be dancing around each other, but they will not happen yet. First things first, and that's the MOTB. So this is the book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding, and that's the majority of our people not, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 600, 60, and a score is 20, so times 3 and 6. So there you have it. So yeah, this is getting ready. This prophecy is, I said it, unfolding right in front of our eyes, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, Waharukakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Yakim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and the truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.